Today I'm going to be showing you guys how to print t-shirts. Now, whenever I started when I was 13, this is exactly what I actually started doing first. I started printing my own t-shirts. Got in here not too long ago, just set up some of the things, just sorting out some orders. So we're currently actually printing some jerseys. We've printed some already. This is for a customer with the original print as well. This is one as well for Brazil. Brazil! Just look at the quality of the detail. You can't even scratch this printing off. It literally becomes part of the fabric. And so I'm going to be showing you guys exactly how to do it. So let's get started. Let's use this as this angle here. So let's get started. So this is the shirt I'm going to be using. This is the third kit with a detail as well. It's got really nice detail on the front as well. So we're going to print Cunha 10 on the back. So first thing that you do is you have to load the shirt. I like to do it reverse because it's just easier to do back prints, and as well you don't get an imprint of the press from the actual machine, because this machine may swing right in front of it, and because it's heavy on one side it can be a little bit tricky as well to work with. You do have to fiddle with it a little bit just to get it exactly where you want, but the good thing is that this thing swivels, but if I bring it that way it completely covers that camera. So I need to keep it on this side, but it's kind of leaning off the table, and it does get very hot. It gets about 160 degrees Fahrenheit. Oh, I think it's Fahrenheit. But I think because this is quite a big name and number, I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to print the name first and then print the number after. So the name, I'm going to try and get it into the back of the design. So I'm just going to pull it forward a little bit just so it's not stretching the shirt too much. So I'm just going to show you how I measure it up, like this. So I've put it in backwards, so I've put it here just so that it's kind of center. I usually use like sort of my finger width, because it's like a couple inches, and then you have to get it right on. So I think about that would be perfect. So this press is a little bit dodgy, but it does the job, because it only needs to get hot enough to print these, and you don't actually have to get vinyl cover and all those things. All of that is long and will only waste your time. You want to get the prints done quickly and on big sheets, and if you're able to do that, you can pretty much start a printing business just with a press. You don't need anything else. So if you guys want to learn how to do it, where I get the equipment, just let me know and I'll drop the link as well in the comment section. So let's go back to this. What we do is we get it from there like that, and then you swing it over, you lift it down like that, so it's reached 135. Because this sometimes is on a little bit of a timer, just to make sure that it counts down, and then I'll leave it usually about 10 seconds, and then I'll take it off, because usually about 10 seconds is all it needs. And then because this is what you call a cold peel, you have to peel it actually when it's cold. If you peel it while it's hot, it can lift the letters. So this one is pretty much done, and I think I actually did it pretty much perfectly. The way it looks is quite proportional to me. And then the next thing I'm going to be doing is going to be this as well, with the small Man United logos as well in there. And because it's going to match this, it's going to look really good when it's fully done. So now that this is cooled down a little bit, you can waft it a little bit as well, just to let some air get into it. Have a look. Wow. Beautiful. So now that can never come off. You see how it isn't catching any of my nails? Because it's now become part of the fabric. And sometimes we press it again, just like maybe 5 seconds, just to make sure that that will not come off. And then the next step is now lining up the number to make sure that it goes through. So if you can see this and you can see what I'm doing, I'm more or less just showing you all the different angles in terms of what goes through. Now that even though it's done, we can pull this off, and we know now that this has no chance of coming off. And if you look very closely, it's even got the pattern of the shirt within the numbers. That's how glued in it is. So now what we can do is, so we're going to pull it up a little bit just out of there, just so we can stretch it up, so we can now make space to be able to do the number. So we're going to, let me just sort this out. So we're going to make the space to do the number right now. So we now know where that is, so we can put the number right about here. That should be perfect. I usually try to leave a couple inches of gap in between the name and the number, too far away, so that it's not too close as well, because you don't want it too close, but you don't want it too far away. So you need really the right proportions. This stuff really, you just get better with time. You can't get it perfect in the first time, but now I've learned to be able to do it without tape measures. Let's press that in, let that load up. I'm going to show you exactly how it looks like when it's actually done. So now that, as you can see, the kunya part already looks perfect, but sometimes when it presses it in very well, you can take it off early. But I wouldn't advise it because it causes more problems than if you just actually leave it on and wait. But if you do peel it off carefully, it usually does come off without any issue. But if you peel it off not carefully, then it can come off badly and then you need to press it again. So now I'm going to put it on one more time. This should be completely done. And then the last one we're going to do is the Holland shirt. So let me know if you guys want to win this. I'm going to be giving this shirt away, the one that I've just put right now. I hate that sound as well. Ooh. You can even see the steam coming off it. So it means this is basically part of this shirt. It will never come off. Even in the wash, multiple washes, it will never come off. That's the quality that we guarantee, especially with our print. So if you want to get something custom printed, if you want to get your shirt printed, we can do it for you for £15 and you can get 2 shirts printed for that price. So look at that. Wow. This shirt, I don't even think it's even out. I don't even think you can actually buy this shirt yet. But look, we've already printed the number. We've beat them to it. You get what I mean? So as you can see, Kunya 10, it's looking beautiful, it's proportionate. It actually deserves to go on the wall, I'm not going to lie to you. It deserves to go on the wall, this one. But I'm going to put it on this pile, and then we're going to get the next shirt ready, which is going to be Holland. So make sure you guys tune in so you can see how I do it. This one actually fully matches my outfit. So first thing is taking out the hanger, and then laying the shirt into the right position. Yep, it's the new one, the one with the fade. To be honest, I'm not gonna lie, I need to go and see the City game just so I can wear this shirt. Bruh. Just so I can wear this shirt. But I could never put my last name on this shirt. As you can see, it's this one, the faded print, so you have to put it in backwards, not frontwards. Let me know if you guys want to find out more about getting your shirts printed, or if you want to start your own t-shirt printing business. Really the key things that you need is just the resources and also the designs. And then the other thing as well is marketing. You want to get orders, because without orders you're not going to make money. The key thing is get basic equipment that you need, and then after that start selling, because really and truly that's the most important thing. Everything else doesn't really matter as much. It matters, but not as much. This is pretty much ready. The only thing I could suggest on this, no, I actually think this one's alright. So now I've pressed it. This in a bin is very annoying. So we've actually done quite a few t-shirts today. We're even going to print this shirt and also this shirt. We're going to print these ones as well. What we do here is printing. So let's get this done. Let's lift it. That should hopefully have done it, but maybe one more time, because usually it's the numbers, because they're so big. They're usually the ones that you have to press multiple times, but the names are usually quite straightforward. That's crisp. That was so crisp it almost bent the shirt. And that's the quality of this. This looks beautiful, straight out of the City shop. You have to be careful because it's very easy to make mistakes when you're doing printing. Very easy. I started when I was 13, but I did start printing myself to about maybe even 18. This shirt is pretty much done. It's a wrap. This, for sure, we're going to sell. So that's those done. I'm going to show you all the shirts we've printed today. These are the shirts that we just printed today. So we got the Kunya number 9 shirt. We just printed the number. As you can see, the quality is super sharp. Then we've got City shirt just here. So we did a blue one, and then we printed Holland 9 on this one. And then we've also got order for a customer with his name and also the new print, not that Premier League boxy print. We've also got one for Kunya with a big number. So check this out, guys. Let me know what you think of it. So that's literally a wrap. So I've just shown you quickly how to print t-shirts and how you can do it. If you're looking to try and get your own t-shirt prints, or if you want to get your football shirts printed, make sure you get in touch with me and you drop me a message, whether it's on Instagram or even on the comments, or even on TikTok as well. But if you want to win any of these jerseys, if you want to win any of these, then make sure you like, share, comment and subscribe on the video, and see you guys soon.